with the gang today. I'm in the gang today. I'm with the gang today.
What it is, YouTube, appreciate y'all tuning in. Back at it again with another video. The video topic for today is the one thing you must be doing with your workouts to make progress fast. But before I get to the video topic, don't forget to like, helps the channel grow. Comment if you're new to the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also make sure to watch the whole video through so you don't miss out on any important details. Now, the one thing that you must be doing with your workouts is incorporating compound exercises. It's very important that you're doing this. If you're not doing this, man, you're missing out on so much progress. But what are compound exercises? Compound exercises are exercises that are working multiple muscle groups with one exercise. I'm gonna give y'all some examples of some compound exercises that you could add to your workout routine. Let's get it. The first example of a compound exercise, man, y'all all know this exercise is push-ups. In this clip, I'm doing diamond push-ups. But with regular push-ups, you're working chest, shoulders, and you're working your triceps. That's 3 different muscle groups you're working with just one exercise. In this clip, I'm doing diamond, like I said earlier. But with diamond, some more concentration on chest, and I'm still hitting a little bit of shoulders, and I'm hitting my triceps as well. It don't even matter if you switch up the variation. It could be regular push-ups. It could be an incline like I'm doing in this clip. You're still working multiple muscle groups while doing it. Y'all know this next compound exercise as well, but nobody likes doing them. It's pull-ups. Pull-ups is a great compound exercise because you're working like all the back muscles. You're hitting the lats, you're hitting the traps when you're doing pull-ups. You're also hitting a little bit of your shoulders. Same thing applies with pull-ups. It don't matter if you're doing it in a different variation. You're still working multiple muscle groups at the same time because the core of it is a compound exercise. It's the basics. It's the basics, and the basics contain everything. That's why it's very important that you're doing these kinds of exercises. Basics are responsible for that foundation, man. I know most of y'all probably doing these exercises already, especially if you're big on calisthenics. All you train is body weight. You definitely doing these exercises. I hope you're doing these exercises, not doing only low volume. Don't do low volume. Since you're training with body weight, you're not working with weights. You got to do high volume. And also for my weights dudes, there are also other exercises you could do to that are compound, like exercises like squats. You could take a body weight exercise like squats and put weights on it. Like you could literally combine the two. You ain't got to focus on just one. It ain't got to be body weight and weights. I do both. I do weight training. I be lifting dumbbells. And I be doing body weight exercise. I be doing push-ups. So I get the best of both worlds and mush it together. You ain't gotta focus. You ain't gotta pick one. If you ever feel like, man, nah, I gotta be strictly body weight, we got strictly that. Nah, bro, you could do both, man. You feel me? You might prefer a certain kind of training over the other, and that's cool. But you still gotta make sure you taking things from all the other training. Because if you just focusing on weights, you're really missing out on all these gains like physically. Because if you're not doing push-ups, man, push-ups helps a lot with the chest, man. You gotta be doing them push-ups, man, for real. Also, the intensity in your workouts is going to be through the roof since you're working multiple muscle groups with one exercise. This is why pull-ups is so hard to do, because there's so much to it. It's not just about, just pulling up. You got to have other components of your body together, have certain strength in your body to be able to do a pull-up. That's why it's so hard, because multiple muscle groups are required. You feel me? Then when you're done with your pull-ups, you got to take a long rest. That's because you're working multiple muscles at once, and they need that. Therefore, you got to take a longer break. That's the cause of it. A common mistake I see a lot of people do. This is not common in people that do calisthenics and focus on body weight, because y'all just getting the compound. It's just easy, man. I just do you doing your push-ups, you doing your pull-ups. That's easy work. You're already getting the compound exercises in. But it's the people that solely focus on weights, or my gym goers. If you do calisthenics, you could do calisthenics anywhere. But if you go to the gym, I go to the gym too. But that's why I'm able to speak on this. A mistake that I see a lot of people make, especially in the gym, is they do too many isolation exercises. What are isolation exercises that focus solely on one body part at a time. You literally focus on one body part at a time as you're going through it. But let's check out some of the isolation exercises that I'm talking about. Perfect example of an isolation exercise is the bicep curl machine. Literally all you're focusing on is the biceps, nothing else. That's the whole point of this machine, because it's really singling out and attacking the biceps, which is good. Ain't nothing wrong with this, but If you're doing too much of this, the intensity in your workouts are not gonna be like that. As you can see, all I'm just doing now is just sitting, man, and just curling. You feel me? Curls for the girls, if you know, you know what I'm saying. Curls for the girls. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash, but hey, man, can't be doing that every day, man. You gotta switch it up. Don't get me wrong, you can still curl, man, but chill off it, man. I'm gonna say it again. Ain't nothing wrong with isolation exercises. They're cool. There's a time and place for it. If you're really trying to get after a certain body part, really hone in on it, like you want to focus on your chest, go ahead, do isolation exercise. Biceps, isolation exercise. Those are, you know, typical body parts that people want to go for isolation. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying throw it out your training completely. No, keep it. Isolation exercises are good. What I'm trying to say is not make it the basis of your training. Because if you make it the basis of your training, the intensity in your workouts are gonna go like that, way down, man. You want to keep the intensity up. Especially if you're trying to lose some weight and you're not doing compound exercises that hitting multiple body parts, you're losing out, man. You're also losing out on strength. You need a lot of strength to do a pull-up, man. It takes a lot of strength, especially the bigger you are, the harder it is for you to be able to do a pull-up. It's better to aim for the overall picture. Don't just focus on the micro, focus on the macro. So if you're doing exercises that are targeting multiple muscle groups, you're gonna progress a lot faster than somebody that's focusing on one muscle group at a time. Yeah, that's good. That muscle group can grow, but how about your other muscle groups? You wanna have overall depth, man. But hopefully this video was helpful to y'all. Hope y'all enjoying the content. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And I'm out.